Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, DTM Trophy fans around the world, welcome to round 4 here at the Red Bull Ring. Races 7 and 8 of the championship will take place here. This is qualifying 1 in this very early morning at the Red Bull Ring. I've been commentating for an hour or so now, and it was very, very misty this morning. But look at it, it's clearing up nicely here. The track temperature is about to rise. We're about to see a fantastic qualifying session. Free practice went beautifully well yesterday, and it was so super close. And actually, the top 9 were separated by around about half a second. So we're expecting to see fireworks this weekend, as we duly expect from the DTM Trophy. As we can see some fans, they're already waving this early in the morning. We respect you all. The grandstands are filling up here nicely as well. It's going to prove to be a fantastic week's racing. And well, let's get involved with the chat. YouTube, I'm watching, I'm looking. I can see you all. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know who you are supporting. Apologies for not being here for free practice yesterday. I was actually traveling back from holiday. And today is actually my birthday. So if anyone wants to wish me a happy birthday, you can absolutely do so. It would be very much appreciated. But today is it's work day. It is racing. It's DTM Trophy, as we can see. Indeed, some KTM Expos there just in front of us. Yesterday then, in free practice 1, the spoils were taken by championship leader Will Tregurtha. He only leads now by 3 points to Ben Green. Michael Schrey, again, had an opportunity last week, didn't quite take it, but looks relatively fast this weekend. So Tregurtha took free practice 1 with a 38.710. And then Christopher Rink took free practice 2 with a 38.722. A hundredth of a second in it, and actually it was only 200ths further back for Tregurtha. Tregurtha looks very quick this weekend. Michael Schrey was right behind them by maybe 600ths of a second. This is going to be close. This is going to be frantic. This is going to be very, very exciting indeed. We got Kyla Pombal from South Africa. Nice. Los Angeles. LA? Wow, you've stayed up really late here. Respect. So many American fans of the DTM Trophy. I love it. Love to see it. How old am I now? Mark, I am 21. New Zealand, nice. Liam Lawson rocks. Yes, he does. What a season he's had so far in a DTM. Incredible driver. Mr. Pauls from the Ukraine. Nice. So there is Michael Schrey. Big weekend for Michael. I think if he's got aspirations of winning this championship, then he has to get the job done this weekend. Has to win a couple of races. Well, not win a couple of races. Has to get 2 podiums, I'd say. Here's Tregurtha. The livery looking very fresh this weekend. Very new. Some new sponsors on the car. Pierre Tregurtha, again, could really put a firm grip on this championship as well. Christchurch, New Zealand as well, from Scott Beecroft. Nice. Jan, I'm excited to be following the proceedings too, my friend. Momchilo Vukic, how you doing? Mark, don't tell everybody. Don't give it away. There's Ben Green, currently second in the championship by 3 points. So a big weekend for Ben Green here. Him and Will Tregurtha have been swapping the championship lead. They've been handing each other the championship lead like they're Oprah Winfrey. They're just like, you have it, now you have it. So I'm expecting that to indeed be the same this weekend as well. Crow Gamer team, you missed nothing. We're just about to kick off, what, 57 seconds to go. And then we've got ourselves a qualifying session for race 1 of this weekend's action. It's race number 7 of the season. It's exciting. We're all good. Vicente Araneda from Chile. Nice. Welcome. Oh, I love the Van der Lindes as well, Andre Crowe. We all love the Van der Lindes. Doritos Chip, well, you've got plenty of action to watch this weekend. Make sure you indeed subscribe to this channel, turn notifications on for all of the sessions, and you'll get a little message pop up on your phone going, you've got some racing action to watch. Get yourself involved. Scotland, Aiden from Scotland, nice. Do you think Green will win the championship? I have no idea. I'm just hoping it goes right to the wire between them all. Who knows? Here we go. We're about to go green then, and Q1 has begun. 20 minutes left here, and well, Maron, no messing around, out straight away. straight away. No problem whatsoever. We do indeed tend to see the Audis get out there as soon as possible. We've got a new driver this weekend, or two new drivers, should I say. Sebastian Cornely is racing in the number 31 Hyder Motorsport, taking the place of Nicholas Bourne from last time out a couple of weeks ago. We've got Dennis Fetzer then, who is the in the number 35, taking the place of Chandler Hull. So Dennis Fetzer has taken the place of Chandler Hull for today. There's Tim Heinemann then in the number 1 car. And also, he actually messaged me after the last weekend going, because I was saying that he's just not been able to get very good starts with this car. And he's messaged me pretty upset, I would imagine. He was stating to me that the Aston just isn't very good in terms of getting off of the line. It's just the nature of the car. So it's nothing to do with him. So I do apologise, Tim. I do apologise. Don't fight me. I don't want you to come fight me. That's not fair. Schraden. Big weekend, 88 points. Currently sits 22 points behind the championship leader in Will Tregurtha. Again, had a huge opportunity last time out at the Nürburgring to close that gap and wasn't able to do so. This weekend has to perform, really, or that championship is going to start to slip away. We are now heading towards just over the halfway point of this championship. As actually Lucas Maurer wasn't the car that went out there. I can only apologise. Sorry, all of the Audis have crazy psychedelic colours. So, yeah, we will see all of the Audis out relatively early. Darren Meadows, another driver from New Zealand as well. Rowan Holland from Wales. Nice, welcome. So 18 minutes still to go here. The BMWs always tend to wait for 5 minutes at the very least, same as Tim Heinemann. Ortmann's out there in the other Aston Martin. As you can see, Ortmann coming around turn number 1 right now. Gordon Ramsay. Well, thank you for the happy birthday message. Very much appreciated. 500 of you here, so if you've not indeed heard me yet, welcome. This is the DTM Trophy Qualifying for race number 1. They get 3 points for P1, 2 points for P2, and 1 point for P3. So a big opportunity to indeed score some points as well, which is always exciting. So yeah, the fact that there's points on offer all of the time is decent. Decent at the very least. But yeah, if you are watching from around the world, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know who you're supporting. Now's your time to get involved.
Sport war der Champion im vergangenen Jahr, ein Sim-Racer.
So 16 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Perfect photo opportunity as the cars are all in the pits. But now we're starting to see a bit of movement. So the first times are going to start to be posted now. Again, takes around about 2 laps to get proper warmth into the tyres. It's kind of the nature of this car. And this will be David Ortmann's first, or Michael David Ortmann's first representative time. As we head then through turn number 2. As you can see the mist there, just disappearing from the mountains here. Emma Lindahl, welcome from Gothenburg. Nice. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're watching right now. So Ortmann then, of course, will be purple. He's the first driver to indeed come around the track as it stands. Into the middle sector then. So he's just gone through Rausch, heading down to the Worth curve. And of course, it's going to be a Sector 2 purple as well. First driver really putting representative time through the S as they come. And Ortmann there running a hell of a lot wide there. We'll tidy that up, I'm sure, as the tyres get some more temperature into them. into what will be the second to last corner through Rint. Grabs loads of curb on entry. You can run the car out nice and wide on exit as well without really unsettling it. Through the final corner then of the Red Bull Mobile. And as we head across the line then, Ortmann will take provisional pole here. And it will be a 1:37.537. So actually, the fastest time we've seen all weekend. So 38.710 is the fastest time we saw in practice, and already nearly over a second taken out of those times yesterday. So the track then is in decent fettle. Should be a good qualifying session for sure. Kramer currently second, then Sherban, Hoffman, Cornerly new for this week. Janitz, good to see Janitz back by the way in the KTM, and then we've got Schmidt in P7. Sniper. Don't count that as turn 3. There's no turn 2 between turn 1 and up the top of the hill. Like, for me, that's not a corner. I will die on that hill. That is not a corner. Looks like Ben Green's dad's watching. Shout out to Ben Green and his family. Had a fairly decent season so far. Junior champion from last season. Looking to indeed win the overall this season. Currently sat 3 points behind. But yeah, shout out to all of the Greens. As all of the so-called, let's say, big dogs are now coming out of the pits. Everybody out on circuit now. And we will now start to see some real quick times posted again. Maybe, considering we're early in the session, maybe we're going to see a 36. That is a distinct possibility today. Stefan Cox puts a time in. Fetzer's put a big time in as well. There's some flashing of lights, trying to indeed find some track space as well. Kramer there was the flashing of the lights. Currently sat second. Don't worry about details like that, Bleach Kingsy. Don't worry about little details like that. We're on board with Sherban then, the sole Romanian in the championship. About to come across the line. Not going to be setting the world alight with that lap time. Although, actually, it's a 39.9. So Sherban up into P2. Now everybody's going to start to put in some absolute flyers here as Maron's out on circuit. We just saw Heinemann as well. Sebastian Cornerly again. Debut race for the DTM Trophy this weekend. Puts it up at the P5 again, 6.1 seconds off the pace. All about getting some warmth into the tyres right now. Again, yesterday, the top 9 were separated by half a second. It will be close, that's for sure. How close? We're about to find out for sure as well. Aries, welcome to the broadcast. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We're actually in Austria today. This is the Red Bull Ring in Austria. As Ortmann, who's been out since the start, has got a purple middle sector here. And what sort of time are we looking at as they cross the line? It's a 36.929, and we are seeing a 36 very early indeed. And yeah, a couple of seconds faster than what we saw yesterday. Normally you don't see a huge difference, maybe a maximum of a second from practice, then up in towards qualifying. But today we're already 2 seconds faster. Fetzer up into P2. Sherban moves up to P4. Janitz then up to P5. Kramer loses a spot down to P3. Theo Uverhaus then goes second position, 2.3 seconds off the pace again. A time that was respectable for yesterday, not today. Not today indeed, and this is only going to get faster this circuit. We're not expecting any weather this weekend as well. It's supposed to be nice and sunny for the entirety. Lucas Maron then's gone green. So first and second sector, that's good for him, but again, 1:54, not going to be a good time here. But now Maron has got a time in. We'll look to push. This is the time, this is the opportunity to go out and get those lap times. Astro RS, there you go. There you go. See? What a pleasant surprise it was now. Now you've got another championship to watch. Now you're watching DTM Trophy. Now you're going to be surprised by this and how amazing it is. We're on board now with Stefan Cox. currently gone green in the Supra. Fetzer as well, has gone green. Currently second fastest, should be improving on the time. Ortmann, all of a sudden, has just found an absolute worldie of a time. That's an incredible time. As across the line we go, 38.891. Krahamer moves up to P4. Janet's P. Well, they've just been displaced here. Stefan Cox then goes up to P3. Schmidt, Tobias G. Maximilian Schmidt is MSC in the number 21 Porsche. Fetzer improving then at 1.9 seconds off of Ortmann's pace. This is, again, no one's really piling too much pressure on here as Lucas Mauron then comes around the final corner and potentially looking to get up the order here. Again, the timing is a lot quicker than what it says at the bottom of your screen. It's a 39.3. It's P5 then for Mauron. 8 minutes, 42 seconds to go. And everybody's going to be finding some time now. As we see championship leader Tregurtha, well, taking a line through the final corner. That is definitely not the preferred line. When they did the track walk, they didn't walk over there yesterday and go, yeah, we'll have a go around there. A little bit of a wide. So Michael Schrader, again, needing a big weekend, I would say, for Michael Schrader. Needs to perform here, currently sat 22 points behind in the championship. Definitely has the pace. So there was only 0.08 of a second between Rink, Tregurtha and Schrey yesterday. Tregurtha's just about to finish his latest lap. We saw the replay of him running wide. I would imagine starting that wide off the circuit may have invalidated his opportunity. Theo Overhaus goes second position then, 1.7 seconds off of the pace. And across the line then for Tregurtha, who's yet to get a lap time in, and Tregurtha posts, he's up to P13. 4.6 off the pace. Again, this is just about getting some warmth into the tyres. So Tregurtha makes the run up through turn 2. It's not really a turn. Come on, let's be serious. Up towards turn number 3 then. As Mauron now second, by the way. So Mauron 4.7 off the pace. Again, Ortmann has put in a work. I just did not expect to see a time of a 36.9. I don't think anyone did. I don't think anyone, maybe a 37 we're kind of hoping for. But a 36, I think, may have just caught everyone by surprise. As Stolschmidt then has gone into P2, was P5 yesterday in free practice. The Hoffer Racing by Bonk Motorsport, a 39.016. Ben Green now is 15th position. No real representative time, though, from him as of yet. Heinemann the same. A lot of the big dogs. Schrey currently in 18th position. As Christopher Rink, then, who was very fast yesterday, was now down into P12. As Heinemann, two Aston Martins now, both at the front here. And the Aston Martins are looking very quick indeed. Down towards that final corner we just saw there for the AMG. Now we're watching on board with Lucas Mauron, of course. Once this driver could have won last time out, but he had a penalty that cost him. He finished second in the final race of the weekend. Tregurtha has just moved into P3. I think he's P2. I think he's actually P2, or his lap time's been... No, okay, it's not been deleted. So it was 0.2 of a second off of the quickest time, but actually it's been corrected. Half a second back now, so Tregurtha has found some pace here. Lucas Mauron then has gone purple, then he's gone grey. How quick has he gone through the final sector here? It's P7. He is improving, but not by a lot. Tregurtha's time's been deleted, so he's had his time deleted. As we see Gerban spinning here, that is not ideal. That is out of turn 4. And now we're playing a game of reverse around the Red Bull Ring. Gets it going, shouldn't be any damage. And here is why Tregurtha's time was deleted. Runs off all 4 wheels, dips into the gravel, and now has to redo that again. So Tregurtha going to have to do all that hard work again. Ben Green then moves up into P3. And with Tregurtha yet to get a real representative time, the pressure really is on. With only 4 minutes 30 seconds to go. Not a long time at all, actually. Nico Verdonk up to P4. Michael Schrade to P5. Janitz now P6. Uverhaus P7. Moritz Lerner P8 then. Fetzer and Stolschmidt round out your top 10. It is still Ortmann and Heinemann as your top 2. And across the line then for Tregurtha, and now it's P2. We did see a bit of gravel being kicked up though. So I'm wondering as to whether that lap time might be deleted as well. As we're seeing Heinemann then with Nico Verdonk just in behind. But Tregurtha has momentarily put it onto the front row of the grid. Heinemann running wide there. Again, that's not the preferred line for sure. Don't want to be dragged out there as Verdonk then just flashing the lights to say, you've made a mistake, let me come through. Verdonk must be on a pretty quick one as we've got Salonen then, who's in the sister AMG to Tregurtha. He's currently on a quick one in terms of personal sectors. Green then for Salonen. Round the final corner we come. And across the line is P7 for the Finn. P7. Tim Heinemann. It's not going to be a quick one for sure. And he's not going to be getting out of the way of Verdonk either. The Belgian just in behind. 3 minutes to go. Couple of laps left then. And Tregurtha's time has not been removed here. So for me, that is going to stand. And he splits the Aston Martins right now. Then there's 4 BMWs from 4th to 7th. But as it stands, we've got 4 different manufacturers in the top 9. Or there's 5 in the top 10. But in the top 4, it's 3 different manufacturers. Lucas Mauron, though, in the Audi. Purple through sector number 1. Through the double left-hander in the mid-sector of this circuit. Can Mauron improve here? Can he find that form that indeed got him to the front end of the grid at the Nürburgring? Green through sector 2 here. This is quick. It's going to be a quick time. Through the final couple of corners then. So Mauron, can he potentially recapture that form here? Usage of curb there. Lost the rear ever so slightly. Definitely have lost some time there on the exit. But is it going to be quick enough to maybe get onto the front row? It's P4. P4 then for Mauron. And, wow, he's going to probably get 2 more attempts here, actually. As into the pits then is Ortmann. Ortmann thinks he's done it. Tregurtha, by the way, 100th of a second off the pace. He's finding more and more time. The championship leader then looking to try and get those maximum bonus points. As we're on board with Jan Zimmer here, the number 50's gone green here, currently in P8, 8/10 of a second off of a potential pole position. Tim Heinemann, it's gone purple through the middle sector here as well. Jan Zimmer across the line. We'll get 1 more attempt as well, potentially 2 actually, in all fairness. Jan Zimmer moves up 1 position, gains P7. And Heinemann does take pole position then, 0.5 of a second ahead of Ortmann. So Ortmann's in the pits. He will not be able to indeed reciprocate here. It is going to be a front row lockout as it stands. Still 1 more minute to go. Potentially 1 more lap for everybody else. Tregurtha now into P3. So it's Heinemann, last season's champion, remember. Of course, got some serious form. So not at the best of starts this season. Was racing in the AMG last season. He's in the Aston Martin this season. Tregurtha is in P3 as it stands, but I guess surprise of the qualifying session right now is Ortmann. Ortmann right up there. 0.5 off of pole position. Heinemann, though, still out on circuit. Is he done, though? Is he going to be able to find any more time here? As Tregurtha is still racking up the lap times. He's got this lap is the last opportunity for him up towards turn number 2 for me, 3 for everyone else. And then the long run down in towards turn number 4. Oh, yeah, it's just seeing people who don't understand the colors. Basically, if you see at the bottom of your screen there, it says Sector 1. If it's blue, that means that it's not a very fast time. It means it's slower than what they've produced previously. If it's green, it means it's their own personal best, like Ben Green there. Sector 2 for Ben Green is his own personal best across the line for him. He's in 6th position. then, and he crossed the line. I'm not sure if he crossed the line. Lucas Mauron, by the way, has just gone purple, and purple is the fastest out of everybody. So Lucas Mauron has just gone fastest through sector number 1. We're about to get a time check for sector number 2 as well. Tregurtha's gone grey. He's into the pits. He's not worried here. He's going to start P3 as it stands. We'll get that 1 bonus point, but could Lucas Mauron potentially throw the cat amongst the pigeons? As we come through Sector 2, wasn't quick last time out, and it's grey, so it's not his fastest Sector 2. And Sector 2 is really where he's been letting himself down, unfortunately, in terms of pace. The Audi struggling to carve through there. But Sector 3, Sector 1 have been relatively good for Mauron. Mauron with the opportunity to really get himself involved here. Again, he is P4. If he can, he needs to find half a second if he wants to upset the drivers in front of him. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. We know this driver is capable of some magic lap times. Across the line then for the Brazilian-Swiss driver. And what sort of time are we looking at for Mauron? It's not an improvement. It is going to be P4. Well, it is an improvement, but not an improvement in terms of position. It's going to be P4. Schrey is done in qualifying. Tregurtha's done in qualifying. Ben Green did cross the line, by the way, with this last opportunity. So Ben Green, currently second in the championship by 3 points to Tregurtha, has one more opportunity here. So wondering if he is on a fast one. Janitz is still out on circuit. Salonen as well, and David Sherban. As the checker flag is indeed out here. So yeah, Tregurtha is in the pits. Ben Green is still out on circuit. I guess with the cameras being what they are, there is not going to be any improvement. So that's Stolschmidt, who was very quick yesterday, not really recaptured that form. And there is Ben Green. So Ben Green is not going to improve here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, sorry, that's not Ben Green. Looked like number 10 on the car there. So number 50 is Jan Zimmer. There's Salonen, the number 84. Is going to start in the top 10, just in the top 10. Oh, wow. So that, again, looks cool, not fast. So there you have it. Looks like we're going to get the official results then for qualifying. Remember, top 3 score championship points. And Tim Heinemann will take 3 points then for P1. And, well, last season's champion, he's there again, isn't he? He's back up there. Ortmann then takes P2. Pro Sport Racing with a front row lockout. Tregurtha then in 3rd position for CV Performance, 600 separating the top 3. Mauron is in 4th position then. And again, we know that when he's at the front end of the grid, fireworks tend to go array. Schrey and Green are in P5 and P6. Lerner and Zimmer in P7 and P8. Verdonk and Salonen are in P9 and P10. 8/10 separating the top 9. And then we have got the second set of 10, Christopher Rink and Florian Janitz in 11th and 12th, Theo Uverhaus in 13th, Fetzer in 14th, Stolschmidt in 15th position. And again, not fast enough to read that, unfortunately. New driver Cornely is in P21. P3 then for the championship leader. He leads the championship by 3 points to Ben Green. He is in 3rd position and will get 1 bonus point. So now he will be 4 points clear in the championship. And then we've got Ortmann, who's currently 16th in the championship. He's only got 3 points, but he's going to start on the front row this weekend. So is this the turning point of his season? And then last season's dominant champion, Tim Heinemann, is going to start on pole position. Again, currently finds himself in 6th position in the championship and will move on to 52 points. Race 1 will be later on this afternoon at 2 p.m. BST, 3 p.m. CEST. Hopefully, I'll see you there later.